I can prove beyond a shadow of doubt that Grace is my wife.
Well, that's impossible. Because Grace is my wife, not yours.
Ivy, this is a private conversation. We have no right to listen.
I have every right, Pilar. If Grace is married to another man, then Sam is free. And he can finally be mine.
Sam and Grace are going through a terrible time. How can you be so selfish?
I haven't done anything wrong, Pilar. This is the miracle I have been praying for. Now, be quiet so I can hear what's going on.
So what is your story, David? What can possibly prove that we were married?
Come on, Grace. This is a waste of time. Everything that's come out of this man's mouth has been a lie.
I've been honest all along, and now I'm going to prove it. After you hear what I have to say, you'll remember. You'll know that we were husband and wife.
This is killing me. I'm waiting. No, I have to get to Bermuda, and I have to talk to Teresa now.
Ethan, you're gonna be heading down there first thing in the morning. So just try to relax, okay?
Our double wedding would have gone as planned. We'd be on our honeymoon right now. Now she's in Bermuda without me.
I still can't believe Teresa went all the way down there just to find Julie.
Well, you guys all know Teresa once she gets an idea in her head. And she blames herself for the tabloid getting the information about your paternity.
Yeah, but I don't blame her. I know she didn't send the email.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. She thinks that if that information hadn't been on her computer, that they never would have found out. And now she's determined to try to fix everything.
By going to Bermuda and trying to convince Julian to take me back into the family.
Yeah, and I'm really worried about her, you guys. I mean, we all know what kind of man Julian Crane can be.
You son of a... Father?
Mr. Crane?
Yeah, she better be okay. And I just wish that the desk clerk would have put me through to her room.
Hey, Teresa's a strong girl, especially with you and Luis in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, you would do anything for Teresa. And so would Luis.
Totally. Hey, look, I've seen Luis's temper firsthand, and I know for a fact that he would tear apart anybody who tried anything with Teresa.
Where are you going?
To the bathroom. To fresh air. I must look like a mess.
Yeah, you go freshen up. I'll us call down for some more champagne. God, it's not those Bobbsey twins again.
I have to convince Julian to adopt Ethan. If I can get Ethan back what he lost, then we can be together forever again. I just know it.
What are you two doing here?
You know exactly what we're doing here. I called you before we left. I told you we were going to take our honeymoon trip even though the wedding didn't happen.
And I was with Sheridan when she made the phone call. So the real question is, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, Julian, what are you doing here?
Huh? And what's with all the damn noise? Who are you in here with?
lose Miguel either.
You'll be fine.
Miguel! No!
Oh, this is such fun, Father. Not only are Timmy and Tabitha going to die, but an innocent young man's going to go up in flames, too. You done good, Buttercup. I'm proud of you. Oh.
Hold on, Tabitha! Tabitha, I'm coming! Hold on!
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I have something to tell you, Grace. And once I do, you'll know that we're married. It'll all come back to you.
That's ridiculous. You can't make someone remember something that never happened.
Why don't we let Grace be the judge of that?
Look, I don't know what you can tell me that can possibly make me remember. And you've already tried telling me all the things you know about me. You know my maiden name, you know I like honey in my tea, but nothing that you have told me has even sparked a memory.
But what I'm about to tell you will do that. In fact, it will change your life forever.
It'll change my life, too. This is it, Pilar. This is it, Pilar. Oh, I'm finally gonna get Sam back.
There was a time when I never thought this picture was possible. Luis went through the roof when he found out Teresa and I were dating.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, I was there when he found out. He nearly tore the living room to pieces.
After that, we fought constantly. I thought he was a total jerk. He just thought I was trying to take advantage of his little sister, just using her for a good time. But now I know he was just protecting Teresa.
Yeah, once he realized you two were the real deal, he lightened up.
Yeah, he did.
I'm glad he did. I might not be here. One thing I know from experience, God help anyone who Luis thinks is trying to hurt his sister.
Luis, there's no reason to get upset. Just calm down.
Julian, just quit stalling. Quit stalling and tell us what you're doing here. You're real quiet all of a sudden. You were making a hell of a lot of noise earlier, and who's in there making all that noise with you? Huh?
Oh, I look like a mess. Oh, shoot. How can I fix myself if I left my purse in the other room? I better go get it.
Start talking, Crane. What the hell is going on in there?
Tabitha! I hope I get to Tabitha on time.
Oh my God, the flames are getting worse! Miguel! Be careful! I love you, Miguel! Please come back!
Charity, you said in your vision you saw a boat on fire and an explosion. Are you sure this is what you saw?
I don't think so, okay? I'm sure it was Sheridan and Teresa in danger. Well, I mean, you had no reason to believe that Tabitha was in any kind of trouble. I mean, we all thought that she was asleep in her tent. Right.
Tabitha and Timmy wanted me to think they went nighty-night. Thought they'd make their getaway on the boat. But I outsmarted those fools. Yes, you did, Norma. And because of your brilliance, Tabitha and Timmy are going to die. And so is that meddlesome teenager. 3 for the price of 1.
Tabitha! 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 Look, this is a waste of time. All you're gonna do is tell my wife more lies.
Everything I've said has been the truth.
He better be telling the truth, because if he is, then Grace is married to another man. Grace is a good woman who has done nothing to you, and it is wrong for you to wish ill upon her.
I'm not wishing anything bad on Grace. No, in fact, Pilar, this could be wonderful for her. After all these years, she would finally be reunited with her long-lost husband.
This would tear her life apart, and you know it. And I cannot believe how selfish you're being.
Oh, give me a break, Hastings. You haven't been honest about a single thing since you came to Harmony.
You are wrong, and I am going to prove it.
Look, that's it. I've heard enough. I want you out of here right now.
Sam can't throw David out before he proves that he's Grace's husband. Because if he does, then Sam can be all mine.
Everything has to go off perfectly, so to speak.
We promised Julian Crane we'd kill his sister and her boyfriend.
There's nothing to worry about. Once I build this bomb, we'll plant it on the boat that Luis rented for a romantic trip with his beloved Sheridan.
Okay, let's hurry up. I want to get this bomb planted as quickly as possible. The sooner we get this over with, the better.
Building a bomb is an art. It can't be rushed. Besides, we've got plenty of time to put this baby on the boat before Luis and Sheridan set out tomorrow.
Little do the lovebirds know. We hold their fate in our hands. Ha!
You got that right. Once Luis and Sheridan say bon voyage, we'll be as good as dead. You'll start talking, Crane. I'm gonna come in there and take a look for myself.
Oh, this place really does have everything. I don't need my purse.
You know, you can make this a lot easier if you just answer our questions. What are you doing here in Bermuda, and who's in your room?
Well, if you must know, I came down here to finalize my divorce from Ivy.
Wow. Does Ivy know about this?
Well, as a matter of fact, she does. Not that I owe her any explanation since my tramp of an ex-wife passed Sam Bennett's bastard off.
So you came here to finalize your divorce, so what? Still doesn't tell us who's in the room with you.
You know, what, are you here with Rebecca?
Well, Julian, look, it's obvious there's someone in there with you. There's a woman's purse right there. Is that Rebecca's purse? Is that who's in there with you?
Tabitha! Tabitha, can you hear me?
Timmy. Miguel's here. Oh, it's now Miguel's husband. Now he's gonna save
Tabitha! Tabitha, wake up! God, I gotta get her out of here. Tabitha!
Look! We got back to the room where Tabitha is!
In nautical terms, that room is referred to as the bridge, my dear.
Who cares, Reese? It's nice to see the point. Oh, he can't get through the door. The flames are all around him. Be careful, Miguel. Be careful.
Tabitha! Okay, I gotta find something to break this lock. Come on.
Miguel! I can't see him. The flames are everywhere. Miguel!
Look, I am warning you, Hastings. I want you out of here right now.
Sam better not make David leave, not before he can prove that he's Grace's husband.
I cannot believe how cruel you are. Sam and Grace's marriage is at stake.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I understand that you're upset.
Good. And get the hell out of here.
If I was you, I'd be upset too. But why don't you try and think about how I feel?
Because I don't give a damn how you feel.
Sam.
I lost my wife over 20 years ago. I went through hell not knowing where she was or what happened to her. And then one day I pick up a magazine and there she is. The love of my life.
Do you really expect me to believe a word of this? I know your type, Hastings. You are nothing but a con artist.
A con artist? Sam, think about it. Why would I try and con a cop? I mean, the chief of police, no less. And what would I gain from coming after you? I mean, you don't even have a house. Listen to me, Grace. I've been totally honest with you.
Everything that you have said can be explained away. I mean, most of what you know about me is on the internet. And the rest is just, it's lucky guesses.
What about a marriage license? I mean, the Public Records Department of Hartford confirmed that it was accurate.
No, like Sam said, it's a forgery.
Your game is over, Hastings.
Well, what I'm about to tell you will change all that. It will prove that Grace and I were at once involved. Intimately involved.
Do tell, Mr. Hastings. Don't keep me in suspense any longer.
While we're waiting, Julian, is Rebecca in there with you?
Yeah, what, did you come here to celebrate your divorce? Are you two gonna get married in Bermuda?
Why, this is like the Spanish Inquisition.
Start talking, Crane.
Actually, Rebecca is not with me. I came down to Bermuda all by my lonesome.
Oh. We obviously didn't stay on your lonesome very long.
You know what? You may be my brother, but you are such a pig. You were never faithful to Ivy when you were married to her. Now you can't even stay faithful to your new fiancé.
And let me clear something up for you, Julian. I don't care that you were suddenly supportive of me and Sheridan getting married. You and I are not friends.
But your point is well taken. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to turn in.
No, as a matter of fact, I do mind. I have heard so many horror stories about young women in Harmony. Young women that you have got your disgusting little hands on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, then let me make myself perfectly clear to you. See, I've been thinking about how it would feel if someone took advantage of my sister. And just thinking about it, thinking about you conning her, makes my blood boil. You seducing her to get what you want. And you want to know why it got under my skin when I found out that Therese had been secretly working for Ivy?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
Because your face popped into my head. To think that my sister had to spend so many hours under the same roof as you. And let me tell you something, Julian. If I ever found out that you ever made a move for my sister, I would kill you without even a second thought.
Come on, sweetheart. Julian isn't worth any more of our time.
Well, you're certainly right about that. But I'm putting you on notice, Julian. Now, I can't control whatever it is that you are doing here in Bermuda, but I can back in Harmony. Harmony is my town. And if I find out that you are using any more young women, I'm gonna come after you.
I have to convince Julian to take Ethan back into the Crane family. No matter what it takes.
You get it, Julian? If I find out that you are going after any more young women, you are a dead man.
I still don't see Miguel. It looks like he fell into the flames. Dear God, please let Miguel be okay.
Oh, save your prayers, kiddies. It looks like your friend's dead.
Look, there he is! Oh, Miguel. Oh.
Don't worry, Tabitha. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Oh, thank God. It looks like Miguel's gonna be okay.
Well, technically, the fire should be no problem for Miguel. After all, he did survive the flames of hell.
Well, let's just hope he gets to Tabitha in time.
Damn! That brat's alive! Oh, but one thing's for sure. There's no way Timmy and Tabitha will survive.
Tabitha, we gotta get out of here.
Look, I just need to get my phone.
Hold on to me. Look, I am so sick and tired of your stories about my wife. They're all a bunch of garbage.
Just listen to what I have to say, Grace. On a honeymoon, we went to Nantucket. Do you remember a honeymoon?
No, I don't remember anything.
Well, maybe this will help. We stayed at a little cottage on the beach. Our friends Sue and Steve let us use it. You loved that cottage.
This doesn't sound familiar.
One night we went for a walk on the beach at sunset. You left your sandals off. And when we were walking on the beach, you stepped on a shell. And it cut your foot. It cut your right foot. And it left a scar. A scar in the shape of a half moon.
Oh, give me a break. Grace doesn't have a scar on her right foot.
Grace's hubby better not be bluffing.
Ivy, I've been to the beach many times with the Bennetts, and I don't remember seeing a moon-shaped scar on Grace's foot.
Well, maybe you weren't looking hard enough.
So that's the best you could come up with? A scar that doesn't exist?
Grace has a scar on her right foot. Take off your shoe, Grace. And I'll show it to you. I'll prove to you, once and for all, that you're my wife.
Hey! Watch it, June. Do I need to remind you I'm dealing with explosive materials?
No, I'm well aware of that, Basil. You almost finished building that bomb.
As a matter of fact, I am. And when I'm done, we'll go plant it on the fishing boat.
I have a feeling Julian Crane is going to be quite pleased with our work.
Absolutely. Tomorrow, Luis and Sheridan will be blown to smithereens just like he wanted. The best part of it is, there won't be any trace of evidence. Boom!
Do we understand each other, Julian?
Indeed, you've made yourself perfectly clear.
Good. Now, you were right before. We've wasted way too much time on Julian. Let's get out of here.
Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Oh, don't worry, Julian. We will.
Oh, yeah, and one more thing. Make sure you keep it down in here tonight with your friend. See, we're right next door, and we need our sleep for our boat trip tomorrow.
I'm sure you'll have the time of your lives. Hey, don't worry. You won't hear another peep out of this suite.
Well, that was quite a surprise. Never expected to see my brother down here.
Right. What do you say we forget about Julian? Go down in the dining room, have a little dessert?
Sounds wonderful. Seeing as I worked up quite an appetite after our earlier activities.
Right.
Who does Lopez Fitzgerald think he is? Well, after tomorrow, I'll never have to worry about that would-be superhero again.
I thought I heard voices. Was somebody here?
Well, no one you need to concern yourself about, my dear. In fact, I think we should continue our conversation. I want to give you every opportunity to convince me to adopt Ethan as my son.
Oh, I'm so glad you feel that way. Because all I want is an opportunity. And if there's one thing I know for sure, it's how to take advantage of an opportunity.
Oh, I bet you do, Teresa. I just bet you do.
Ethan, is everything okay?
No, I suddenly got the feeling that something's wrong with Teresa.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm not sure. But I feel like there's some kind of threat to her.
What we got? Gotcha. Thank God you guys are okay. I was so worried.
I'm fine. But I don't know if Tabitha's gonna hold on much longer.
I've got some water for you.
Tabitha.
Damn it! How did that old lady survive? Damn!
What's that noise? Sounds like some type of whacking.
It's probably just some wildlife indigenous to Warlock Island.
No. Oh, I feel a bit lightheaded. What happened?
Well, Tabitha, there was a fire on the boat. Miguel saved your life.
Well, that was very kind of you, Miguel.
What were you doing on the boat, Tabitha? How did you even know it was still here?
Tabitha almost died, Reese. Leave her alone.
I saw your doll alive when you were trapped on that boat.
Back off. All right, Tabitha needs to rest.
Tabitha, how are you feeling? Oh, you know me, dear. A bit of fire won't keep me down.
Yes, well, it's a good thing that Miguel saw you and your doll on that boat.
Timmy, where is he?
I'm sorry, Tabitha, but you dropped him on the way out. There was no time to get him. I had to get you out of there as quickly as possible.
You mean Timmy's trapped in there? Princess, where are you? Be scared. Timmy!
Grace, you don't have to take off your shoe. I know you don't have a scar like that.
Well, thank goodness. It looks as if David's lies have finally been exposed. I mean, Grace would know if she had a scar on her foot, and so would her husband, her real husband.
Well, you know what they say, Pilar? It's not over till it's over.
I promise you, Grace. You have a scar on your right foot, just as I described.
Look, you don't know to quit, do you, Hastings? Your time is up here. I want you out of here right now.
Look, let's make a deal. Grace will take off her right shoe and check for a scar. If there's no scar, I'll walk out of your life. For good. You'll never see me again. You have my word on it.
Unfortunately, I don't put a lot of stock in your word.
Okay. If there's no scar on Grace's foot, you can throw me in jail again. You can keep me there for a month, and then I'll leave Harmony for good.
I don't know what kind of con you're trying to pull here.
There's no con. All Grace has to do is take off her shoe, and you can get rid of me. Or are you afraid, Sam? Are you afraid that there really is a scar?
Well. Our little friend seems very confident. Maybe he is telling the truth.
Tell me, Sam. Are you afraid to face the truth?
It's nice to be able to sit and relax after I've been with Julian.
Yeah. Let's have a little dessert. And we'll get lots of rest for our big boat trip tomorrow.
Maybe even have a nightcap in between, if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
You made that.
He did, but he's pretty good at it.
The sleazeballs are back. You want to change tables?
No, we'll just ignore them. Besides, I can think of much better things to concentrate on.
There's no doubt about it. Julian Crane is definitely a pro.
I won't argue with that. He went full steam ahead with that sweet, young, innocent thing. And when she wakes up tomorrow morning, she won't be sweet and innocent anymore.
Oh, Julian is definitely going to show her the ways around the world.
All around.
Damn, Julian, he's got some poor innocent girl up in his room.
My brother always manages to stoop to new lows.
I'm not gonna let him get away with it. I'll bet that girl doesn't have a brother like Teresa has to look out for her. Stop him.
How?
I'm gonna go up to Julian's room right now. Let's out.
Ah, brother.
You know, I was thinking that before we begin our conversation, you should relax a little.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just anxious for you to adopt Ethan.
Well, then let's try to get rid of some of that anxiety. Here. I know exactly how to ease your tension. Oh, that's right, dear. Just relax and enjoy it. We'll make it all better.
Hold on, Timmy! I'm gonna get you out of there!
Tabitha, I'm sorry, but you cannot go back for your doll. It is way too dangerous.
This is the proof I've been looking for. Tabitha wants to save her little doll because it's alive.
Tabitha is upset enough! Her doll's not alive, she's attached to it.
No, trust me. Tabitha's afraid her little partner in crime is going to end up a pile of agate.
Damn! Damn it! Tabitha's alive. Her little friend won't be so lucky. At least I killed one of them. You have failed me, Norma. 1 out of 2 isn't good enough. You have to kill them both.
Timmy, hold on! I'm coming for you! Timmy!
Are you there? Don't worry about Jimmy. Save yourselves.
Timmy, please don't leave me!
We're gonna end this right now. Go ahead, Grace. Take off your shoe.
Sam,
I am positive about this. I'm your husband, and I know your body. I know you don't have a scar like that on your right foot.
Oh, it's the moment of truth. If Grace has the scar, that means David knows Grace's body better than Sam does.
What are you trying to say?
I am saying that it would prove that Grace is married to another man.
Go ahead, Grace. Take off your shoe.
Listen, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to get ready to go to Bermuda first thing in the morning.
Oh, hey, look. Let me finish up, and then we can both walk you over to Teresa's. And I know you got a bunch of clothes over there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, I'm gonna get something to read on the plane. I need to get my mind off Teresa being with Julie.
Marnie, what's wrong? I told you before, you did the right thing by telling Ethan about Teresa.
Yeah, I just hope it's not too late. I mean, I really get a terrible feeling about Teresa being down there alone with Julian Crane.
Hey, Teresa can take care of herself. Trust me, she'll be okay.
I don't know. I mean, Julian has a horrible reputation, Chad. And I'm just afraid that Ethan might find himself in for a shock once he gets down there. Now, I wonder what Teresa's doing right now.
You were right. I do need to relax. This feels so good.
It's only the beginning, Teresa. If you let me, I'll make you feel better than you ever have in your life.
You know, you are like every woman's dream. A true hero.
Believe me, I am no hero. I'm just protective of young women. Just because I've looked after Teresa for all these years.
I think it's wonderful that you're going to confront Julian.
Well, I'm not going to let him ruin another innocent girl's life. Julian! Julian, open up!
That's Luis. I wonder what he's doing here.
Wait, you can't let him know you're in here.
Oh, don't be silly. Luis is my brother.
Yeah!
Hold on, Timmy, hold on! I'll save you! I'm coming, Timmy! Taffy's coming!
No! That's too dangerous!
Come back!
Look, Father! Tabitha is going back on the boat. She is going to die tonight. Oh!